Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello to Dr. Nur HANI. Okay, for the assignments one that I get set for. Okay, my name is MARIAH AUJEE BINTI SHAJDEE with number MATRIC 275713. Here the questions that I get is Pick and Shovels Constructions Company that I need to manage the project informations. Okay. For the first questions, that is, I need to list the entity, include the subclass, and identify the primary key. Okay, for the first entity is project, with the primary key is project ID, that is, I put project ID. Then, second and third is residential hour, commercial building, is the subclass for the project, that is, house type, residential estate, commercial buildings, bank, aggregates. Okay, for the fourth is the manager, this is entity. The primary key is man's ID. The fifth is employee, the entity is employee, that's primary key is employee ID, that's I put IM's ID. Okay, for the full-time and part-time, 6 and 7 is a subclass for the employee, that is full salary, full allowance. For a part-time is paid by hour. For the number 8 is a customer, that is entity customer with primary key cust ID, that is customer ID. And the number 9 is equipments. The primary key is equip ID. Okay, for the second questions, that is last questions, need to draw EERD diagram, pick of Shovels Constructions Company, determine the represent multiple constraint for the each relationships. That means I need to put the subclass in ERD for be the multiplicities ERD diagrams. Okay, here is my EERD diagram. Okay, for the project will be monitored by a managers, and one managers can be appointed to monitor one project, that is many to ones, and from manager to project is 1 to 1. Then each project will consist employee, that is lots employee, and employee will consist by project 1 project, that is project to employee is 1 to many, and employee to project is 1 to 1. Next is customer for pick and shovels can appoint to project for more than one project, that is 1 to many projects. And for the each project, that is one project, can be appointed to one customer. Next is project will allocate to a few equipments, and for the one equipments can be used by one project, that is project to equipment is 1 to many, and for equipment to the project is 1 to 1. Okay, for the multiplicity, that is project is parents for the residential hour and commercial buildings. That means residential hour and commercial building is child, and they will call multiplicity. Okay, in the text is 2 category project that are residential hour and commercial buildings. That means that is mandatory, or project can choose either residential hour or commercial building. Next, employee is the parents for full-time and part-time. That means full-time and part-time is the child for employee, and this is multiplicity. And in the text is 2 types of the employee. There are full-time and part-time. That means employee can be chosen for the full-time or the part-time. Okay, that's all from me about my explanations about EERD, and thank you for your time.